Quick disclaimer, this is an AI voice, which is not going to be perfect. There is a transcript in the description as well as subtitles for you to read along with. There are many ways a business can be organized which affects the way that it operates. This also affects the way the different areas of the business operate and interact. An organizational structure outlines how activities are directed in a company. This includes the rules, roles, responsibilities, and the lines of communication between different levels. There are many different types of structure that an organization can have, which include hierarchical, flat matrix, and holacratic. A hierarchical organizational structure is a pyramid-shaped arrangement of authority and responsibility in an organization. In this structure, employees are organized in different levels, where they are responsible for the level below them and must report to the level above them. This generally leads to slower sharing of information and decision-making, as the information or decision has to go through the different levels of the hierarchy to get to the right individual. A flat organizational structure has few levels of authority and responsibility. In this structure, employees have broader responsibilities and direct access to decision makers, which allows for quicker sharing of information and decision making, as the information or decision does not have to go through different levels of the hierarchy. A matrix organizational structure brings teams of people together to work on specific projects. Each section of the structure may be separated by the level of the individual, the department they are in, and the product or project that they are working on. This means that teams of people from different levels and departments can be brought together to work on the same project. A holistic organizational structure spreads the responsibility and authority amongst the workforce, which removes the bureaucracy of the business. This allows everyone to operate autonomously, as there is no single person in charge of the business. However, this requires trust amongst the workforce, and all employees must understand their job role. Businesses have many functions that they must fulfill in order to operate effectively. These functions may be separated into different departments to ensure the business operates more efficiently. The business will need to handle human resources to manage the people in the business. The business will need to handle research and development to make new products or services. The business will need to handle sales to sell their products and services. The business will need to handle marketing to promote the business, their products and services. The business will need to handle purchasing to buy the supplies for the business. The business will have to handle production and quality to ensure their products meet the specifications. The business will have to handle finance for accounting, raising invoices, and paying bills and wages. The business will have to handle customer service to resolve customer queries and complaints and to seek feedback on their products and services. The business will have to handle IT for communications and technical infrastructure such as a website. The business will have to handle administration to support the business functions by following processes, dealing with correspondence, and organizing meetings and travel. Businesses need to plan out their aims and objectives in order to succeed. These will be built around the three key areas. These are the mission, the vision, and the values. The mission is a promise of commitment to the cause of the business that is intended to represent the overall aim of the business, but it should also consider the business vision and values. The vision is the direction that the business aims to take and the plans the business has for the future. The values are the philosophy and ethos that a business has for all of its members. There are many aims that a private business can have. The aim may be to make a profit where the business earns more revenue than the costs of producing their good or service. The aim may be to maximize their profits where the business increases their selling price and minimizes their costs as much as possible. The aim may be to break even where the business makes enough revenue to cover their costs. The aim may be to survive where the business tries to avoid bankruptcy or closure and continue to operate. The aim may be to grow where the business expands its operations. The aim may be to take market leadership, which is where the business makes the most sales in the market and therefore has more control in the market. There are many aims that a public business can have. The aim may be to provide a specific service to meet specific needs or requirements. The aim may be to control its costs to ensure the business keeps in their budget and can still operate effectively. The aim may be to have good value for money where the business achieves the best mix of quality and effectiveness for the least amount of cost. The aim may be to focus on the quality of the service the business provides to try and improve its reliability and responsiveness and ensure it meets expectations. The aim may be to meet government standards to try and meet the desired outcome and maintain public trust. There are many aims that a not-for-profit business can have. The aim may be to provide education, which is where the business tries to teach knowledge, skills, and values to others. The aim may be to provide housing for individuals or families. The aim may be to reduce poverty to try and improve the living conditions of society. The aim may be to provide healthcare to maintain the physical and mental well-being of individuals. When making their aims and objectives, the business must ensure that they can follow them. The aim must be specific so that there is no room for ambiguity or confusion. The aim must also be measurable so that the progress can be tracked. The aim must also be achievable to ensure the business can realistically reach their aim. The aim must also be relevant to ensure it contributes to the business's purpose. The aim must also be time-bound so that the business has a time frame to complete the aim. Thank you for watching this video on how businesses are organized. I'll see you in the next lesson.